Hey, I'm Sam and I Do Design, and in the video today, it is a 10-5-1 challenge. So if you've been following me for a while, you will remember that I worked on this video a few months ago. I am at the Design Centre in Chelsea Harbour because British Marine has been kind enough to invite me along to the Super Yacht UK Young Designer Competition being hosted at the Super Yacht Design Forum. Today is the follow-up from that video, and I have the winner of that competition, James Shakespeare. Thank you so much for joining me here. Tell everyone a little bit about yourself. What did you think about the competition day, and what have you been up to since that competition day?
So I've just graduated transport design at Staffs Uni and went down to the yacht competition. A day and a half of really intense sketching. Everyone worked really hard and I won. So I designed this concept yacht, and the prize for that was 2 placements. One at Olesinski Super Yachts and one at Pendennis Shipyard.
Amazing. And you have literally just finished those work experience days, haven't you? And you've made it to London just after those days.
Yeah, I've spent the last kind of 2 days on trains, so that's been good.
So loads of boats and then loads of trains. And then now we're here for the 10-5-1 challenge, and we are going to sketch some yachts. And the idea behind the 10-5-1 challenge is to try and get everyone sketching as fast as possible. And the idea is you sketch something for 10 minutes and then you put your pencil down. Then you sketch that same thing again for 5 minutes, starting from scratch, and then you put your pencil down again. And then finally, for 1 minute, you rapidly try and recreate what your 5 minutes and 10 minute sketch was, just to try and get everyone sketching as fast as possible, because in the design world, it's not about the pretty sketches that you might see on Instagram, it's all about the speed and the communication that you can have with just one sketch. So, we have some blank canvases in front of us. And it's always quite daunting to see that. I'm pretty daunted. If you've been watching the channel again, you'll know that I haven't sketched a lot. This has turned into more of a key shot channel more than sketching and design. So it's good to come back to basics. So we're going to jump straight into the competition now in 3, 2, 1, start. Go. This is also actually a test between digital and oh no, and the pen's not working straight away. So I've practiced one of these already.
Oh no.
In that, well, is it really a practice? I don't know. I've sketched something like this that I think I'm going to try and sketch again. We might try a different design, but if you've seen my Instagram account, you can go check out my Instagram account. You'll see that one of my latest posts is one of these sketches for an advert that I ran, and I did a sketch specifically for that. So I'm going to try and recreate that now as well. Something like that. So James, with the work experience that you did, are you allowed to talk about your work experience, or what type of things did you get up to while you were there?
So yeah, I can talk about the sort of little project that we were set as our placement. So we were tasked with designing like a tender, so a kind of little boat to go along with one of the boats that has come into into Pendennis for refurbishment. That boat's called Marala. Mm-hmm. And she's sort of a classic 1930s boat, so that was kind of our brief: design something in keeping with that kind of style. Mm-hmm. So we spent 2 weeks at Olesinski on the Isle of Wight, and they're very much sort of design based with engineers. So we started off kind of in the sort of way of designing that I suppose I'm used to, with doing sketches and things. Mm-hmm. And then we'd got kind of structural engineers and naval architects telling us whether what we were doing would work, sort of thing.
Right, yeah.
And then
how was that relationship between the designers and the engineers and the architects?
It was actually, from what we saw, it was surprisingly good, and it was really interesting seeing them working in the same studio. It meant that they didn't have to wait for like phone calls or meetings to discuss whether something was right. They
Yeah.
could just nip downstairs or whatever, and I suppose in that way it meant that problems are sorted quicker or before they become problems. So that was sort of really interesting seeing that. Yeah, and then at Pendennis in Falmouth, we continued the same project, and Marala is there now, so we got to walk around, take measurements to make sure our designs were kind of more accurate. And we also got to meet with the captain and first officer, so they gave us some kind of insider info on how the tender would be used,
Yeah.
and
So
things like
it's
that.
great to get some actual real world research in that case then.
Yeah,
to
definitely.
see how these boats are actually being used.
Yeah, it took it from being a sort of very concepty project to being more real.
Yeah.
And then
And did the two companies, do they tend to work together, or is this a special collaboration?
I think this is sort of a special collaboration for our project as part of the competition, yeah.
Cool. So that's great to be part of that as well.
Yeah. Like I say, really interesting actually being able to walk around on yachts. Having come from university in Stoke, obviously don't actually have that much experience with yachts.
Yeah.
So that was
Landlocked Stoke.
yeah,
That's,
so it was really interesting seeing that side of it.
yeah. I'm starting to get into this sketch now.
I have no idea what I'm doing with it.
I mean, what are we on? We're on halfway, 5 minutes has gone already. Oh dear. It goes quick, these sketching sessions.
Yeah, and having spent the last sort of month or so sketching the same boat, I'm trying now not to.
I would say go with what you know. I would say I have sketched a similar boat to this for my Instagram page. You just go with,
I'm going to risk starting.
whoa, it's unprecedented. Halfway, so you're turning your 10-minute
551.
sketch a 551, but you have an underlay now. So underlays are really useful as well. Okay, we have 3 minutes left. I'm starting to get something that I'm getting happy with. How are you doing on your side?
All right.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Quick change. Get some markers on there.
Why not?
Whoa,
Ah.
we are done. Okay, that came out of nowhere. Stop. Oh, wow, 5 minutes sketch. You did that from 5 minutes. Did you use your other sketches and underlay at all?
Nope.
No, okay, so this is more like a 5-5-1 challenge. I'm doing a 10-5-1 challenge still. So, you guys let us know down in the comments who has won that round of the 10-minute round. Bear in mind that James has actually done a 5-minute sketch. Wow.
Throwing the rules out the window.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay. I've gone for a little bit of reflection. I wanted to, if I was given a little bit more time, I'll show you what I would have done. I would have just come in with a black here, with a big brush, an airbrush, and just, oh, I said a big airbrush. Fade that out just a little bit. That's what I wanted to do. Didn't have time to, so that doesn't count. So let us know down in the comments below who won that round, and let's just move straight on to the 5-minute round, or your second 5-minute round.
Yeah, that was just a rehearsal.
Yeah, that was, yeah. Okay. Now the idea for this round is to sketch the same thing again, this time in 5 minutes. So I would argue that digital had a benefit for me using digital because I could do stuff with the background color and I could duplicate layers and I could, that's how I built this up.
Yeah.
You now have an underlay that you can use. So I would suggest that the favors have been turned to your side.
Yeah, underlays are very helpful.
Exactly. Yeah. And I can also see ever so slightly, you're also adjusting for center of the page. Is that what you're doing on this? So that this is like, you've done your practice 1, you've done your practice 2, and now it's like the final sketch. So meanwhile, I'm starting from scratch. I just want everyone to bear that in mind when you're voting as well. So let's change this to a 5-minute sketch, and we will start in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh man.
Oh, I've not my paper already.
Oh. All right, try and remember what I can't even remember what settings I had. Oh, definitely not that. I'm getting nervous. Are you nervous?
I am, yeah.
Scared.
This is a lot of pressure.
There's a lot of pressure. Wait until the 1-minute sketch. I'm feeling good. It's coming together. What are we on? 1 minute gone. Oh, I keep forgetting where all my brushes are. They're in the same place every time. Why do I keep forgetting?
Oh, I know exactly where my brushes are.
What are we on? 2 minutes left, so we're already past halfway. So is this what it's like working at a yacht design company? Are people doing all the sketches in 5 and 10 minutes?
No, we had a lot more time to consider what we were doing, I think. This is a lot more what the competition was like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because doing it in, well, what was it, a day and a half?
Yeah, yeah.
I think we all sat down and it's like, right, we've got to do something now.
Yeah. Quick. Okay, I'm gonna say done. Do I get points for finishing early? That was 4 minutes 30. No, okay.
20 seconds, ages.
You got loads of time. With the fancy water.
See, you don't need an iPad to do water.
Exactly. But it helped.
Yeah. Cool, we'll call that.
With 2 seconds to go. Amazing. Ready? We did it. Same thing again, guys. How are we gonna do this? In the comments, I want you to say 10 minutes who won, 5 minutes who won, and then 1 minute who won, and then overall who has won this design challenge. So there's gonna be 4 lines of each of your comments. Let us know. That was the 5-minute sketch, or your second 5-minute sketch. Let's move on to, oh wow, I've just seen the difference between my 5 minutes and my 10 minutes. That's crazy different. So now is the bit that I wasn't looking forward to. I'm gonna have to move this timer down to just 1 minute.
Oh.
I was cocky in the previous one. I finished with 30 seconds to go. You had 2 seconds to go, but this time 1 minute. Let's see what we can do. I'm really discouraged because I've seen the difference between my 10 minutes and my 5 minutes, and I'm not looking forward to what this one's gonna be. Anyway. Let's go.
Let's try.
In. I'm not preparing anything, I promise.
He's already finished his drawing.
Yeah. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. The cheating that I was trying to do, I put the wrong color on the screen anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Oh man, that's halfway already. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done.
fastest minute ever.
Yeah, that was, man. Oh, stop. No, pause. I'm flustered. Jeez. Okay.
Wow.
I know whose I prefer. I'm not going to say. You guys comment down below. As I said, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, and an overall sketching champion. Wow, that was fast. I'm going to bring up my different sketches, and oh dear, here's the answer to that.
Yeah, let's see what's happened.
Let's bring them all up so we can see.
So that was 10, 5, and 1.
Yeah, and your other 10. Bring up your other 10. Because you actually got 4 sketches
That was the 10.
Yeah.
It didn't get very far.
Okay, so my 10 versus your 10.
Yeah.
Different styles.
Yeah, very different.
I thought I could cheat by suggesting there is a boat there without actually drawing a boat, but you managed to even draw a full boat with water as well. I like the marker. I like the quick sketch, like the quick movement. I really like that. I had to do a motion blur to give mine speed, but yours already looks fast because of those fast motions of the sketches as well. 5 minute sketch. I didn't realize I changed color on mine. I've gone for a purple neon, which is different, but again, I like the fast look of yours.
Yeah.
You've got some more detail. You put even more detail in the water this time with a reflection that simulates the fact that this bit is taller. Is that what this is?
Yeah,
so you've already got, so you've put even more detail in, which is exactly the point of the 5 minute
And a kind of
section.
different design as well, actually.
And
now I look at it,
okay.
but that's how it happens.
Yeah, but that's cool that the whole point is you realize that you can add more details in faster because you're not thinking about it as much. And then now we're going to move on to
1 minute.
Okay, yeah. I'm not proud. I'm not proud.
I've definitely done better sketches.
Well, no, I really liked it. This is like there's always the joke of it's like when you first start out in design, you need to sketch really well, but then by the time you become like, you've been in the industry for 50 years and you know what you're doing, and you give all your designs to the junior people, and you can just do like a rough sketch on a thing. I think this is already that.
That's
like,
that.
You've already got 50 years of experience just with this sketch.
I just need some juniors to carry out the work
Exactly,
for me.
yeah. Whereas I think mine looks like an 8-year-old, or mine looks like a 5-year-old. As I go, maybe we'll put this on the fridge. Maybe we put this on the fridge door. I don't know if it makes the cut or not. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
So a couple more questions that I want to ask about you before we sign off the video. So you've already done automotive design at university, right? Was it?
Yeah, so I did transport design. So we do a bit of everything really. We did some automotive. We've done stuff for trains, plane interiors. I actually did a flying taxi as my major project.
Yeah.
So yeah, we kind of cover everything.
And actually, I saw that major project when I went to New Designers. And if you haven't seen the New Designers video, check it out here. I don't know how YouTube works, but check it out because that was a fun day. So it was good catching up there as well. The question that I wanted to ask was, does a competition like this or the work experience that you've got skew you into thinking about going more into the yacht and sailing industry? Or
I think, yeah, it definitely has kind of pushed me towards wanting to do yacht design. And I suppose part of that is just the fact that they've been very open and helpful with it. And it's so difficult to get that kind of experience. So the fact that we've had some guidance, it's been really good. And yeah, I'd definitely consider kind of carrying on with it.
And what is, so for everyone else who hasn't managed to have the work experience in a real world yacht design company, what is the one piece of advice that you can give to those people? Maybe they're just starting out.
Yeah, I'd say especially with the yachts, I came into it not having any kind of technical knowledge. I could do the pretty pictures, but didn't know what that meant to make it real world. And I'd say try and get yourself some knowledge about how things work from a more sort of engineering point of view, because obviously with a yacht it's a massive part of the design of it, making it float
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rule number 1 of yacht design: make it float.
Yeah.
That's the.
That's an important one.
Otherwise, you've moved into submarine design. Well, thank you so much for coming along and spending 16 minutes of sketching with me. It'll be interesting to see what everyone thinks down in the comments below about who's won.
Yeah, definitely.
I know who I think. I know who I want to win based off what I think. So it'll be interesting to see what everyone else thinks.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
That's everything for this 10-5-1 challenge video. Thank you so much to British Marine for inviting me along to the Super Yacht UK Young Designers competition, and thank you so much to James for coming and I think winning this competition today. If you've learned anything in this video, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell button and everything else that YouTube asks you to do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.